Hello and welcome to Steve's Collectibles. Today we will be unboxing Veldora Tempest from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. This is from Banpresto's Repaint series. Now let's give a huge shout out to the Raven's Nest for providing today's figure. Be sure to reach out to the Raven's Nest for all your anime needs in the link in the description below. Now before we get started, I'd like to ask that you smash that like button. It truly helps the channel out. And if I earned it, your subscription. And without further ado, let's get into this unboxing of Veldora Tempest. I really have been enjoying this show, however, I just cannot get over the fact that some animes are just making such long names now. However, getting back to the figure, it is fairly standard Banpresto style packaging. The figure comes in a total of 5 pieces: the body, the 2 wings, the tail, and a foot stand. Now let's get this plastic off and put this dragon together. Now that we have the plastic off, we can take a quick look at each individual piece. Here's the foot stand. You don't really need it. He does stand fine on his own when you put them all together. Next up, we have Veldora's tail, which you could start to feel the texture and all the scales. They really put in a lot of effort into this figure. I cannot wait to put them all together and see what he looks like. Next up, we have his massive wings. And I say that because the figure stands when he's all put together at about 6 inches tall, but his wingspan seems to be even longer than that. It is awesome. They did a great, phenomenal job on this figure. Now we have the body of the figure, and he looks great. The detail is magnificent. You could feel the texture. It feels solid. However, I believe the head's portion is a little smaller than what it probably should be. However, that's easily overlooked. And then as you see on the back, you could see the inserts for where the wings go. Now that we've seen all the pieces individually, let's put them all together and see how this figure turns out. Now that we have them all put together, I gotta say, I am really digging the shine that the wings give off when the light hits it. As for the paint, I think Banpresto did a phenomenal job. However, I do have to say I did struggle a little bit putting the wings in, and I don't really like how the tail fits. As you can see, the inserts are not quite flush, and you could see where it connects. I don't really like that, but it is fairly easy to look over since usually you have the character facing you. However, all in all, I do believe it is a very cool figure, and I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. And I say that only because I did not like how the inserts were not flush. Now before we get started with the montage, another huge shout out to the Raven's Nest for providing the figure, and if you would, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And without further ado, let's head into the montage.